Hey everybody, episode 18, Fancies Let's Talk About It. Going live now here on Facebook, Less is More. Come on and join me so we can get this started. Fancies, let's talk about it. Episode 18, Less is More. Come join me tonight on Facebook Live here so we can go ahead and talk about it. Let's get this episode started. Whoever joined, say hello. If you're new, let me know who you are and where you're from. Hey, Pucky, how are you? Tonight's episode of Fancies, Let's Talk About It. Episode 18 is Less is More. So since you're in the room, what does less is more mean to you? What does less is more mean to you? On tonight's episode 18, Fancies, Let's Talk About It, Less is More. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. We're in the middle of the week. Got a couple more days left if you're a Monday through Friday type person. We're in the middle. And tomorrow we call Thursday Friday's Eve. So let's get you to go ahead and join. Let's talk about what less is more means to you. And you know how I do. I always give you topics that have multiple meanings, that can mean multiple things to different people. Sometimes we can be on the exact same wavelength, sometimes not. But if you're checking in, I want to say welcome and thank you. Say hello and tell me where you're from. It's your first time joining us. If not, let me know you're in the room. Say hello to each other. Tonight's topic on episode 18 is less is more. Let's talk about what that means to you. I see you. Say hello. Hello, everybody. So we'll talk about this week. Hey, Sonia, how are you tonight? We're going to talk about less is more on this episode 18, week 18. Can y'all believe 18 weeks already? I mean, we are in there. We are moving right along. Yeah, I'm super excited. I've gotten so many new followers. I'm getting all kinds of friend requests, follow requests. We're moving right along. Please definitely join us for this show. Let me know what less is more means to you. Tonight's topic is less is more. Let me know what that means to you. Oh, well, hello. I've not met you before, but thank you for joining. Let us know where you're watching us from. Here tonight to talk about episode 18's topic is less is more. Tell me what less is more means to you. Sonia, why don't you start for me? Tell me what less is more means. You all know the format, the way that I go. Very good, thank you. So Sonia says less BS, more honesty. Okay? So less BS and more honesty. Talking about universally, or are you just talking about relationship-wise? Christian, I know that you're in here, so say hello to everybody and tell me what less is more means to you. And you guys know that I will go. Thank you. And welcome. Tell me what less is more means to you. Sonia, so less BS, lies, and more honesty. Everything, universally, right? This can transcend through relationships, all kinds of relationships. You know, we talk about intimate relationships, whether those be, a family relationship, sisters, brothers, aunts, fathers, mothers, parents, your relationship with them. We talk about work relationships, things that are going on with work, your relationship with your boss, maybe your relationship with your coworkers, friendships, relationships with your friends, right? So less is more. So Sonia says less is more. Family, friends, and relationship situations. Less BS, lies, and more honesty. Let's be real with each other, right? Can we just be real? Let's just be who we are. You'll find that I say that quite a bit. Let's just be who we are. Can we just be who we really are? There's something that comes along with that. There's a humility that comes along with being yourself and just being honest, right? Okay? So, Sonia, let's talk about less is more in a family relationship. Less lies, less BS, and more honesty. In a family situation, how can someone be more honest? Maybe they can be less afraid of falling out with their family member or having a disagreement or not being loved or maybe being loved less. But what you're saying is they can be more honest. And then that will be great. Right? So tell me, less is more. Less is more in what? Less is more in life. Less is more. Let me go ahead and try to put another bug in your ear. In a relationship, because we do talk about these intimate relationships. In a one-on-one relationship, an intimate relationship as far as a couple or someone that you're seeing or interested in dating or you're dating. Less is more. In a relationship, what does that mean to you? Sonia says, hiding things they do and make others think that they are doing right. So you have those people that are like almost a false prophet. Like they're out here saying, oh, follow me, do what I do. You see me, I'm right, you're wrong. The pot calling the kettle black in a lot of circumstances, right? Like you really live in this lie, to be honest. You're living a lie. When it comes to your family, your friends, you're living a lie. You like, I do everything this way. It's sort of like somebody who has a double life, right? Right. Kind of like a double life. Kind of like a man or a woman who's living two separate lives. Whether it's in the same city or whether it's, in another state or another city, or whether it might even be in another country. I've seen a lot of people who come from Mexico, who have a whole family in Mexico that their American family know nothing about, whether it's a wife or children or a girlfriend. They have come here, they have a whole other situation going on where they have a wife and kids here. And those two families know nothing of each other. And for whatever reasons, they don't, travel back and forth. So that's one way to look at it, right? And then Sonia says when they are doing wrong and lying to the fam, right? I mean, there's nothing worse than those familial lies, right? Like, if we can't be real with our family, then who can we be real with, right? We have to be real. Look, at the end of the day, you have to face who you are. You have to be comfortable with who you are. You are obviously a part of a family. You're a part of your family. Sometimes you're a part of an extended family. However the means came about for you all to become family, whether it's blood or whether it's marriage, whatever it is, that is essentially your family. So you should definitely be able to keep it real with your family, right? So I can see where that might be painful, right? Hey there, ladies. Angie and Ashley and Lisa. Thank the three of you. Oh, my three musketeers are right here in the building. Sonia started us off. Our first one was Baki, came in. Sonia started us off. Tonight's topic is less is more. And so I said, less is more transcends more than, an intimate relationship with a family member, a friendship, an intimate situation with a partner. What does less is more equate to you when I say that universally when it comes to relationships with business, with your boss, in life period? How do you see and how can you explain and how can you equate less is more? Talk to me about less is more. Ashley, yes ma'am. Less is more. What does that mean to you universally? Because you guys know that I always give topics that have more than one meaning. You can view them and you can express yourself in more than one way in regards to that specific topic. More quality and less quantity. Very good. And welcome. Where are you coming from? And I want to make sure that we say your name properly. Tatis, or I'm not really sure. Show me how you say your name. Type it out how it's supposed to sound. So, more quality and less quantity. Yeah, absolutely. Because sometimes not sometimes, every time in life you get what you pay for, right? You will get out of something what you put in. You will get out of something you will get what you subscribe to, you will get that back. Whatever your beliefs are, you will be tangling and dealing with situations that basically are a reflection of what you are allowing or putting in, right? Okay. So then Sonya says, if you have a bad habit, don't lie to your family to get money for that bad habit. It pisses me off so much, I won't enable your habit. Absolutely. And so this is something that people struggle with on the daily because we are human. We are humans. I said it right. All right. I tried. And so you're from Houston. So welcome. Statis. You're welcome. Statis. Statis. Okay, so good. Thank you. I said it. So now everybody else knows how to say it. Everybody welcome. Statis to the room from Houston. Thank you for joining us. So I do have, basically my normal, regular people that come every time, my friends and family, and I have some other people who are new. We hope you will come back. I hope you do turn on your Go Live notifications so you can see when I go live. So, more quantity, more quality, less quantity. Absolutely. Again, in life, you will get what you pay for. You will get out of something what you put in. If you subscribe to something, those red flags and warning flags raise up for you. They will tell you if what you're subscribing to, whether that be a belief, whether that be a relationship, whether that be whatever. Those flags come up, right? And they remind you, well, maybe this is not really your arena. Maybe this is not really where you should be. This is not where I see you at. So, less is more. For a woman, could being less vocal, being less of a production, actually be more? I have a reason for this question. Less is more. Everything that a woman is already embodies is already beautiful. Innately, we are beautiful. I truly believe that there is something beautiful about every single woman. I also subscribe to, you should always be more beautiful on the inside than you are on the outside. And that is actually my goal in life, is to be more beautiful on the inside than I've ever been on the outside, really. Because your outward beauty will fade, right? And you will have your inner beauty, it will shine through, it's gorgeous. There's nothing that can touch the quality of inner beauty. And that is what I always strive to have more of. More inner beauty, less outer beauty, right? Make that balance very good, right? Okay, so less is more. Less is more in the workplace. Less is more in womanhood. Less is more with a man. Less is more with a person in general. Can less be more? Can a person be less flashy and more humble? Can a person be less flashy and that make them actually more attractive? If you're not out here chasing the glitter and the gleam, shiny things, chasing a man for what he has, or chasing a woman vice versa for what she has, worrying about keeping up with the Joneses, can less actually be more? In that circumstance, could you respect a person who is more humble, who acts less than poor behavior, less than flashy? Could you respect them more? Could you appreciate them more? Less is more. I'm putting these on y'all. I want you to respond to that. I want you to think about that. It might not be a way that you've thought about it before. So our goal here is to share, to open up topics of conversation that need help. People cannot always handle a conversation maybe they need to handle. So this is where this comes in. My mission is to help people. So Ashley says, yes, absolutely. And welcome, Angelique. Oh my. I don't know if you joined us before, if you've been viewing before, but I want to say that less is more. And I'm trying to find out why or how, in what ways, universally, less can actually be more. Talk to me about that. So I said, a woman's spirit, she can be less boisterous, just as a man could be less flashy. She could be less boisterous in that way, okay? And so basically, I will tell you the reason I said that, because this is one of the things that I used to always tell one of my loved ones, a younger one, who was quite loud and really, really wanted to be hood radish sometimes. I'm not saying no names, but I would say, sweetheart, you are beautiful. They should never hear you coming before they see you coming. That is the essence and beauty of a woman. You will stop a room. You will turn every head in the room. Yeah, you can turn their heads by being loud and hood. You can do that. Because you're going to get all the attention. All eyes are going to be on you. But to me, I would rather all eyes be on me because I was beautiful in spirit, inner and outer beauty. They saw me before they heard me. A person can fall in love with you, your spirit, your being, before you ever even open your mouth. They can see the beauty in you, right? So I used to always say, sweetheart, tone it down. They should never hear you before they see you. You're already a wrecking ball. Baby, you're a fireball already. You don't need any help. So, in that instance, would you agree that less is more? Less hood rat, less loud, more beautiful, more inner beauty, more eloquence, more grace when I step into a room. More of that. Right? Okay? All right. So, Sonia says, now in the workplace, if it don't work hard, don't feel I'm worthy of a higher position. If I don't work hard, I don't feel I'm worthy of a higher position. So I always give more. Right. So you never give less in the workplace. You always give more. Okay, got it? All right. And Ashley says, the more humble, the less people will judge and or talk about you. Right. You show humility. That's what I said a little while ago. Humility. Less flashiness. Less opinionated. More humility. More humanity. Sometimes less is more. Less about yourself and more about other people. You might not feel like you're going to win, but I promise you, you will win. In the end, you always win. Efforts do not go unnoticed. There are so many people who will commend you and compliment you. Not that you're seeking that, but they will come to you that you didn't even know had noticed you. They notice your mannerisms. They notice your kindness. They notice everything about you and how it was your sole duty to make sure that others were taken care of before yourself. Less is more. Less greed, right? More reward, right? There's something about being broke that will truly humble you, right? If you've ever been broke. We've all been broke at one point or another. We've all been in a situation financially that we were not really comfortable with. We might have had to give some things up that we were accustomed to, right? Okay. So, less money equals more humble. Makes you more humble. Right? Less is more. We can learn lessons from less. Right? Being in a situation in the workplace or being in a situation in a circle of people, in a church house, in a jailhouse, in a clique, in a group of people, in a high school, in a college. Being in a situation where you are made to feel less than you are, where you are not included in a social circle, where you are only good for providing X, Y, Z. Being in that situation that makes you feel less can actually balance you more because it will remind you of who you are. You're not concerned with running with those people that really don't want you around anyway. Doesn't matter. It makes you more humble. It makes you more. You're a better person. It strengthens you more. It builds you more. It builds character, more strength, more humble, more real, more honest, because you're not like those people, right? Okay? So, less is more. Absolutely. Rachel, welcome. So good to see you. If I haven't welcomed whomever is in the room, please take this as my welcome now. Please say hello. Please make sure you do come back and watch us every Wednesday night. We're very interactive. 9 p.m. Central Standard is what we do. Tonight's topic, less is more. We talked about less is more in the workplace. We talked about less is more in the church house. We talked about less is more in the jailhouse. We talked about less is more in high school and college. We talked about less is more in a relationship. Let me put it on your heart right now. Less is more in a relationship. Could you be doing too much? Are there times when you're doing too much? Are there times when less could be more? Have you ever heard absence makes the heart grow fonder? I'm sure you have. Have you ever found that to actually be true to life? Less is more. Less maybe being in their face every minute. Less on the text. Less on the phone call. Let them breathe. Let them live. Less is more. You bother them less, they think about you more. Can anybody agree with that? Just saying. I don't need to be on your phone, on your text, every day, all day, every minute, because I want you to think about me. Actually, I'm going to agitate you if I do that. And it's not my way anyway. I believe in letting people breathe. Please breathe. I'm not insecure about my position in your life. If I want to know what you feel for me or what you think about me, I'm going to ask you. And you're going to tell me. And I'm going to live with that because that's your truth. I'm good with that. So, less is more in the situation. Less interactiveness, more absence, more thinking of you, more missing you, more desiring you, more what can't wait, I can't wait till I'm back around you again. More of that, right? More affection, right? More attention. Less extra stuff, right? Less drama, more respect. Talk to me. Give me lesses and more. Let's do that. Less and more. Less what and more of what? Less hate, more love, right? Less is more. Sometimes when we do less, we promote more. We promote better. We become better. We strengthen. We grow. Remember what I said. When you're going through it, you should be growing through it. If you are not growing through it while you're going through it, then you are not going to profit. What good is it for you to have every penny? Maybe if you have less, you can share more. Maybe if you spend less, you can save more. Rainy days really do happen. Rainy days really do happen. And we really, really should pay attention to those rainy days. Less is more. Do you agree? Talk to me about less is more. Think about that for just a second. Well, hello there, Miss Beautiful Weatherspoon. Very near and dear to my heart. Less giving and receiving more. You receive more, right? Again, building character. Strengthening your bond, strengthening your friendships. Less arguing, more communicating. Less trying to hold the man down and more building up. Is less more? Less more in the workplace? Less talking, more listening? Less about me, more about us? Less individualism, more teamwork, right? Let's think about the level of production that we can achieve when there is actually, when you actually subscribe to less is more, less of me and more of us. We're a team. In the relationship, less of that constant communication gives you more of, I missed you today. I thought of you all day. That separation really did make my heart grow fonder. And over a period of time too. Remember, in a relationship, you don't have to force yourself on somebody. If it's for you, it's for you. You know, that's the thing is that people need to have more faith and less doubt. Less doubt, more faith. Less is more. All right. I'm so happy to see all of you here. I'm thrilled, really. We are at week 18, and what an absolute blessing. I can't keep up with the follow requests, no lie. I am working on it. I actually have my nieces helping me, with the Facebook and whatnot. I really appreciate you for your constant viewership, for your constant participation, for coming back every week, for making it a point to be here. I really absolutely appreciate you in so many ways. I really want you to understand what it means to me to have you here every week. Les is absolutely, so we're having a little bit of a connectivity problem, but I think that it will improve. So hopefully you're still here with me on this week's episode 18, Less is More on Fancy's Let's Talk About It. I'm so grateful to have you here. I'm so fortunate that you come back and that you're interactive and that you help me. And more than that, I would love for you to share on your timelines my video. Please share this video. Share all the videos. Anything that you felt was a benefit to you or in some way, please promote and please, because I will absolutely do that for you. And again, the mission of my mission is to be of some help. So if something that I can talk about with you directly affects you, or it affects someone that you love that's come to you that you're not really sure how to talk to them and handle them, okay? And handle that situation that they're going through. Maybe through this open line of communication with everyone feeding in and giving their opinions, maybe that helps in some way. And that's really the goal here. The goal is to promote others. Less me, more y'all. It's really what it's about. I really foresee that. I see this forum as an excellent forum to do this in. I'm here for you guys. So Sonia says, continuing here, less breaking each other down, showing more appreciation for the others in your lives. Absolutely. All right? Less lies, more truth, more communication, less aggravation, less stress, less individualism, less individualism, more teamwork, more production, less strife, less arguing, more love, less hate, more love, right? These are the topics. This is what we got. Less is more. And more femininity, less hood rat, less ratchet. You're going to have more attention for the right reasons rather than the wrong reasons. Again, which I've always stated several times, they should never they should never hear you before they see you. Right? More self-respect. More self-respect. Less disrespect by others when you have self-respect. You tend to be disrespected less. When you're in situations that don't benefit you, they don't suit you, paying attention more to the warning signs, paying attention more to your conscience, to your inner voice, paying attention to those things will equal less frustration and strife, right? Being more honest builds character, honesty, more honesty. Right? So, really just want to say, that everybody who's joined has given their opinion. We really have some very good feedback tonight. It's been great. I really appreciate all of that. All of your input, all of your efforts. Please make sure you turn on my Go Live notifications so that you can see when I do go live. Please make sure that you share my posts. If they did something for you or feel they're beneficial to other people, please share them on your timeline. Please. Please make sure you inbox me your topic requests so that we can talk about those. Please. I love to come on and just be that light for you guys. I really love that. I really do appreciate you joining me tonight more than anything. Please send your follow requests. I will absolutely accept those. Please turn on your Go Live notifications. Okay, so less is more. Less is more. Less in a relationship can be more. Less constant communication can be more, because the more is the fact that the heart grows fonder by the fact that you are absent. So, less can be more. Less stress, more breath. Less stress, more happiness. Less strife, more happiness. Less strife, more peace. Less is more. All right, thank you so much for joining, and I appreciate you so much for the compliments, Sonia. Love my show. Keep doing what I do. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's absolutely my goal. I just really hope to grow it more. I am so excited about the 18 weeks, but I love you, and I hope you have a great night. Thank you for joining me. And everybody else, please continue to join me every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Comment after the video is reposted. Please, God, go back and read those comments. Please inbox me, message me. Whatever it is that you want to do to communicate, please do that. If you already have a communication with me open, whether that is via Facebook or Instagram, Rebaby at Instagram. It's RIBABII. You can catch me and email me at iCloud@rebaby@icloud.com. Or you can catch me here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for Fancy's Let's Talk About It. Next week's episode, 19, I'm going to be taking topics for that. Please inbox me those now. You can post those here on the comment now. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your valuable feedback. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for your continued viewership. You'll have a great night. I want to remind you that all of your opinions are welcome here. This is an open forum. We love you and we thank you for joining us. There's always a time to be fancy, always a time for a little bit of fancy, and that's me. Thank you guys. Good night.